What if one of the most beautiful songs ever written was actually born from pain no one could see? When you hear California Dreamin', it feels like sunshine, freedom, escape. But the woman behind that voice, Michelle Phillips, wasn't living a dream. She was surviving a storm. And once you see her real story, you can't hear that song the same way again. Michelle's life didn't begin with music or fame. It began with loss. Born on June 4th, 1944, in Long Beach, she lost her mother at just 5 years old. Imagine that for a second. Being a child, not fully understanding death, yet feeling something vanish forever. That kind of loss doesn't just disappear, it reshapes how you see love, trust, and safety. Her father moved constantly, California, Buffalo, even Mexico City. No roots, no stability. You learn fast in that kind of life. You adapt, you protect yourself. But deep down, something fragile starts to crack. By 17, Michelle wasn't running away. She simply had nowhere that felt like home. San Francisco became her next chapter, wild, fast, and full of music. That's where she met John Phillips. He was older, married, already living a life she stepped straight into without hesitation. That decision changed everything. By 1965, alongside Cass Elliot and Denny Doherty, they formed the Mamas and the Papas. Their harmonies were magic, their success, explosive. California Dreamin' climbed into the top 5 of the Billboard Hot 100. Then came Monday, hitting #1. From the outside, it looked perfect. But here's the truth most people never see. Success doesn't fix broken foundations. It amplifies them. Behind the music were jealousy, control, affairs, and emotional chaos. Michelle wasn't just a singer. She was caught in a relationship where love and power were constantly colliding. And in 1966, at the height of fame, she was suddenly thrown out of the very band she helped build. Think about that. You create something legendary and then get erased from it. She returned months later, but nothing was the same. Trust was gone. The cracks had spread too far. By 1971, the band dissolved not with a dramatic ending, but with silence. The kind that comes when people are too exhausted to keep pretending. In her personal life, it mirrored the same pattern. Intense love, sudden collapse, even her 1970 marriage to Dennis Hopper lasted just 8 days. 8. That's not just a failed relationship, that's a warning about chasing intensity over stability. But here's where her story becomes powerful. Michelle didn't disappear. She reinvented herself. She stepped into acting, earned a Golden Globe nomination, and slowly rebuilt her identity, this time on her own terms. No band, no control. Just survival turning into strength. So what's the lesson in all of this? Sometimes, the people who create the most beautiful things are the ones fighting the darkest battles. And sometimes, the dream you're chasing isn't meant to be lived forever, it's meant to teach you something before it fades. Now when you hear California Dreamin', ask yourself this: are you hearing a dream or a quiet cry for escape?